What's up, Dominators? Welcome back. And today we'll be talking about YouTube placements. Now, the question is, what is YouTube placements? YouTube placements refer to specific locations on YouTube where your ads can appear when running video campaigns through Google Ads. There are different types of YouTube ad placements. Number one, in-stream ads. These are more like those skippable and non-skippable ads that jump just in the middle of a video. Sometimes they appear before, during the video, and sometimes after the video. Those are in-stream ads. Number two, in-feed video ads. These ones show up in YouTube search results or the up next sidebar. And then number three, bumper ads. These ones are short, non-skippable, 6-second ads that play just before a video. You're not allowed to skip them. You probably have seen that on a lot of YouTube videos, if you watch videos on YouTube. And then number four, overlay ads. These semi-transparent ads that pop up on the lower part of a video. And then, of course, the fifth one, masthead ads, premium placement at the top of your YouTube homepage. These ones are expensive to run. Now let's talk about custom YouTube placements. You can choose specific YouTube channels or videos where you want your ad to appear. This is great for real estate marketing, business owners, entrepreneurs, because you can target specific niches. For like in real estate marketing, you can target luxury home tour videos, you can target real estate investment content, you can target even mortgage and home buying tips. Now, one key thing is finding the right video to place your ads into, as this could waste or maximize the returns on your investment, on your spend budget. The smart thing to do is basically target your competitors' videos. Imagine being able to place your video in front of other people's videos, and not just other people's videos, but actually your competitors' own video. Because, they're already making videos, right? And they're already ranking high. They already have a lot of views. Just imagine being able to jump in there because they're already making a wave, in your business space. How powerful do you think that would be? Think about it. Just think about being able to take advantage of their exposure, put yourself in front of it, and stick yourself in front and just catch some of the wave. That's powerful, yeah? Okay, listen, I'll show you how to do exactly that. First, let's talk about why you need YouTube placements. Number one is the flexibility. You also do not deal with as much banned ads and blocks, like on other social media platforms. YouTube is more flexible and lenient when it comes to running ads on its own platform compared to the others. Two, to guarantee targeted exposure. If you do not want to waste your money and ensure you target only the people that want to buy your kind of product, you need to be more strategic, especially with your hard-earned money being spent on paid ads. There is a popular saying that one must only preach to the converted. This means that when we do this, we are about 99% sure that the people our ads are being shown to are people who already show interest in our type of service or product. This increases our probability of conversion. Next is massive conversion rate. Just as explained before, you can see how this technique has a high conversion rate. Next is scalability. In comparison to other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, advertising is great, but in terms of scalability, YouTube placement dominates, as you can guarantee the value of the lead your ad is being exposed to and the probability of conversion being high. Next, let's talk about the cost. Again, in comparison to other platforms, from my own personal experience, my cost per converted lead is significantly cheaper on YouTube than every other platform. Now let's talk about common bottlenecks. It usually takes a while to build followership on YouTube. That's a fact. You literally have to make a kind of content that really connects with these people for them to actually want to subscribe to your page. People have no personal brand to leverage off of. So most times when people jump on YouTube and they're about to start, they don't already have a personal brand that they can take advantage of. So they have to start from scratch. Also, ignorance of the fact. Some people don't even know about this, have no idea, no experience in it. So it's kind of understandable that it's harder for them to build traction. And then no way to generate leads fast. There's no proven magical way to generate leads in a fast manner. And then lastly, but not the least, the inability to scale on ad spend. But now let's talk about steps to YouTube placements. Number one, create the educate video. This is something that I learned from my mentor, John Lee. It talks about the entire process from, having hooks, how to deliver, and how to exit when creating a video for a YouTube ad. The A in educate stands for attention. Here you tend to advertise with intentions. For example, you're going to start with saying, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get XYZ result. That's the line that you give when you start. And I'm going to give you a real life example. I'll say, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get 12 months interest-free government loans. In this video, I'm going to show you how to become a high-producing real estate agent. Something like that in that line, and it gets people interested in what else you have to say. Now, the D stands for difficulty. And you kick off this line with, the problem is, this part draws people's attention more to what you have to say. For example, the biggest problem is how to ensure you are applying through the right government website. Or the biggest problem is how to gain confidence and avoid stuttering. Or the biggest problem is how to get leads that you can convert to home buyers and sellers. You get the idea now. U here stands for understand. The kickoff line is, I understand how you feel because, and then you give them more info. This part is where you throw in the hook. So you can as well call it the most important part of this process. This is where you grab your audience's utmost attention. This is where you create rapport and a deeper kind of indirect connection with the audience. You indirectly creating a connecting relationship with your listener and your reader. For example, I understand how you feel because I've been there before. The C stands for credibility. So what gives me the right to teach this is, and then you continue. This is where you're basically proving yourself or explaining yourself or proving your credibility. For example, I've helped 37 families access 12 months interest-free loans from the government. I have been doing this for the past 17 years, and I have trained thousands of people around the world. These are like following hooks that builds credibility for you when you're creating that ad. The A stands for action steps. Here you need to list out clearly some steps you need to use to show your SME or your subject matter expert value and status. For example, you need to make sure you're in good standing with the government. You need to be prepared to follow the process and be patient. You need to make sure you commit to the repayment plan. Something like this. These are things you're going to list out as action steps. The T here stands for testimonial. For example, Daniel, you let that testimonial flow right afterwards. Let me try to give you an example. Daniel followed our process from start to finish and was able to get a loan to start up a small ice cream business, save up, and he has just finished repaying all of the loan back in as little as 24 months. You see how that kind of closes up the whole equation here. They've gotten the idea, the difficulty, you're trying to connect with them and let them understand, listen, I've been there before, I get you. Understanding, you build credibility. Now you're giving action steps. And then you follow that with testimonial. Testimonials are a key fact of the process, as people must see proof to respect your offer. The final part is exit. Here you want to do something with a reward for their action. For example, if you want to learn to access interest-free government loans, click the link below this video. It's pretty much like a call to action, but you give them a reward for them taking action. So it's not all on you, it's actually on them, prioritizing them. That makes a big difference. All right, so I'm gonna assume you're on google.com right now. You just go to YouTube, and then this is where you sign in. Because typically, if I was signed out, I would have to come here and sign in. You choose how you want to sign in. So you see I'm signed in right now. And basically, you come here and you click on this plus sign, create, upload video. You see how it gives this page. So you can literally select and upload a video, or you can drag and drop. It's now loading, taking its time to load. Now on this page, I wouldn't bother about much. Title, description, all that stuff, I wouldn't bother about it. Thumbnail, because this is an ad. It's not really a content video. So I wouldn't even bother about the details. The only thing that I would do here, I'll just select, no, it's not made for kids. That's basically it here. Every other thing I would ignore and just move forward. Next, next again. You see it's performing copyright, right? Checking if your video contains any copyrighted content. It's gonna take a while to do this, but YouTube definitely has to check on this. You know how sometimes you upload a video and you see YouTube's telling you the music on the background is not copyrighted, or giving you an error, it's not gonna upload it, or it takes out the music because it believes the music, you don't own the rights to the music. That's what copywriting is. So it's basically checking through this video right now just to make sure that we're good. And then it gives that green symbol. You see that? That check mark? That means we're good. No issues found. So here now you can move forward. Remember, this is very, very important. You have three options here for private, unlisted, and public. Public means everybody can see it. That's not what we want right now. Private means nobody can see it. You're going to choose unlisted. Remember, your choice is unlisted. This means anyone with the video link can watch this video. And you're going to go to save it. Now, this is very important. This link, this is the link that we want. So I'll recommend that you copy this and paste it somewhere else, like on a Microsoft Word document. But it's very important that you have this link. The easier, you can either just copy it like this, Control C, or right click and copy, or you can click on here and you'll copy the video link. All right. And you save that on the side, and then we'll move to step 2. So now that we have this link, we're just gonna go back and start looking for the videos now. Say, I would say someone like Grant is someone who's popular on YouTube. I would go search for, basically you're looking now for videos that have a lot of views, someone like Grant Cardone, or whoever, who's a celebrity who's always online, posting stuff that goes viral. That's the kind of person you want to check on his videos and probably position yourself in front, just so whenever his video comes on, you play first before that video plays. So I'm just going to go into like Grant and see some of his videos. So you see this one has 1.2 million. So you can right click, copy link address, save it again on that same, Word document. You look for another video. This one also has 1.2 million. You copy and you save. Copy and you save. So you're basically going to do this continuously for about, between 100 videos is fair, but typically I'd say between 300 and 500. And that's why I was saying it is better to use the app. It's definitely better to use the app because you can set the app and in a matter of minutes, you can get as much as you want. You could search for Grant, or you could search for any other good speaker who's guaranteed going to have a lot of views. And you can tell the app to say, listen, I want to get 300 videos that are monetized. And then it's going to do that for you. Now, remember, after this, you need to set up a Google account, a Google Ads account. Well, now, note that you can only do this with videos that have monetized enabled, right? So basically, once you have acquired a huge number of followers on YouTube, you can actually switch to a monetized account. I'm going to talk more about monetization later on, but for now, we're just going to carry on with this. So again, we're gonna set up a Google Ads account. That should be, I'm guessing everybody knows how to do it. It's very straight and easy. You basically go to google.com. I don't want to go through the whole process just for the sake of this, but it's pretty straightforward. So you basically just go to google.com, you click on advertising, and then you follow the steps here, right? You follow the steps. It's pretty straightforward. You just follow the steps, and it's gonna, like, just to tell you now, choose your offer and get up to $1,000 in ads credit. And you can do that, or you can, just click start now, and then it'll just take you through the process. But basically, you have to, log into the campaign builder. Uh, but also note that the first time you set it up on Google Ads account, Google will almost force you to set up a campaign. Now, it is okay to do that, but just make sure you set your spend limit to $1, just in case you forget to pause it. Because typically you would set it up, you will agree, you set it up, go forward, complete it, but then you pause it immediately afterwards. But just so you don't spend more, and you can cap it at $1. So set your spend limit to $1 just for this beginning phase. Just so if you forget to pause it, it'll cap at $1 and then it will stop, right? But remember to pause it after you have completed the setup process and turn on advanced mode. Remember, turn on advanced mode. That is very important as well. So again, this is the process that you follow. You put your business name. I guess because I'm using my business account here. Where should people go after they click your ad? You set it up. If you have a landing page, you put it there. Wherever you want people to go, you put it there. Next, it asks you for your credit card details, and then boom, it's all done. So it's very straightforward. I don't have to go through all this to show it to you, but this is basically the process. Now, before we move on to setting up the ads, I wanted to talk about this. To monetize your YouTube channel, you need to meet YouTube Partner Program, the YPP requirements. And here are the key criteria as of 2025. Number one, you have to meet the eligibility requirements. You must satisfy one of the following. Option one, you must have 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in the last 90 days, 3,000 public watch hours in the past 12 months, or 3 million public shorts views in the last 90 days. This will make you eligible for early monetization. The second option is full YYP access. And for you to qualify for this, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in the past 12 months, or 10 million public short views in the last 90 days. That's option one. The second requirement is you must follow YouTube's policies. Your content must follow YouTube's community guidelines and monetization policies. No copyright violations or reused content without significant modifications. And then the third requirement is you must set up two-step verification. You must enable two-step verification from your Google account. Now, the fourth requirement is you must have an AdSense account. You need to link an approved AdSense account to receive payments. And then the fifth requirement is you must be in a YouTube supported country. your country must be eligible for YouTube Partner Program participation. And then the sixth requirement is no active community strikes. Your channel must not have serious violations or active strikes. Now, let's talk about monetization features that you can unlock. Once approved, you can earn from ads revenue, and that'll be display, overlay, skippable ads. You can also earn from YouTube premium revenue, and these will be viewers watching with premium subscriptions. You can also earn from super chats and stickers, live stream donations, super thanks, which will be tips on regular videos, channel memberships, which will be exclusive perks for subscribers, and YouTube shopping, of course, which, if eligible for product sales. Personally, I really like advertising on YouTube. But I mean, because there's a massive support, unlike Facebook that doesn't even have someone to contact when you need help. How many of you guys have experienced that? You're struggling on Facebook and you need help so bad, and there's nobody to call. It's frustrating. It's ridiculous. But on YouTube, there's a massive platform for support, and that's why I really, really like. It's way easier to advertise and seek help on YouTube. And I mean, as you know, Gmail owns YouTube. Yeah, right. Gmail owns YouTube. So basically, same company, same backend, they function together. And it really frustrates me when I'm trying to learn and update my knowledge to bring you guys real value. Every time I we have the masterclass. But again, just so you know, just my own 2 cents. And once you sign into your Google Ads account, click on the tools icon in the top right corner and switch your switch to expert mode. This is also very important. Uh, Again, YouTube customer care is very helpful. As a matter of fact, I can comfortably say it is one of the best support system on every social media advertising platform that I have used, and that I can talk and speak about. For a fact, YouTube is way better. Okay, let's just do it together. When you're on the page, you click on next. You connect your YouTube channel, your profile, phone number if you have all that. You move ahead and then you choose your goal for this campaign. I'll typically, when I'm running a webinar, I'd say submit lead form because I want to capture their information. Like I told you, data is gold. You say next. Define who should see your ad. Say search themes. What are some words or phrases people use when searching for your product? So you could say, coaching, business, whatever is associated with your line of business, you put it there, and then you can specify where your ads would typically run. If you want it in the United States, if it's going to be somewhere in Canada, all other countries, you specify this. I'll leave as a United States language. You leave that. You click next. So you see, tell us about your campaign and generate new images, enhance existing. So typically, I'll just leave all of this. Where will people go when they click your ad? If you have a landing page, you put it there. If you don't, it could be your website, wherever. But you need to be sure where you want to drive people to. You fill all of this out. This will be typically your social media handles. When you click on generate assets, and then you can see it'll typically do it for you. For images, you can add whatever image you want to add. You could use free stock images as well. But you could put something that really aligns with the ad that you want to run. So you're running a course, you could put an ad with your face and maybe a piece of paper. You could put you could put your logo as well, business name. You could put a video as well. If you want to, this is where you would typically upload the educate video, right? You put it there as well. All the links you could put here, where you want the join now tab to take people to, about us, contact us, programs offered, all of the things, you just have to fill them out. And then for lid forms, you'll have to create the form here. Um, this is how it'll look, but you have to create what you want it to be. And then you can populate all of these fields as you want them to show. Basically, this is all you just have to do. It takes a while. That's why I didn't really want to go into it, but just to give you an idea of how it look, the kind of things you need to fill in pertaining to your particular business. Fill everything, and then you submit the ad. It'll take you to a page where you put your card details. That's why I said make it $1. Don't forget, make it $1 spend so it caps at one, even if you forget to pause the ad. So once that's done, you come to google.com. Remember, you click on advertising again, you sign in. So I just created that dummy ad that I talked about. So you're going to see mine here. It says campaign one. You see how I set it to $1 a day? And I have just paused it. If you wanted to pause, this is where you would come. So you see they have three options here. It's enable, pause, or remove. When I did it, it was green and enabled. Now I've changed it to pause. So it'll never charge me. So remember to change yours when you do that. Now let's create another clean ad now. And we're gonna run with the video. You see, you have all the options: sales, leads, website traffic, app promotion, create campaign without guidance, local. This is what we need to choose. Remember, we said we're gonna create a campaign without guidance. So this is what you need to choose. And then for select the campaign style, we're going to choose video. Remember, we're using a video, right? Reach the advocate video that we created the other time. Reach viewers on YouTube and target conversions. And select campaign subtype. Well, again, we're going to choose video views. There's a lot more other options, but this aligns with our purpose. Get views and engagement from people who are more likely to consider your products or brand. You only pay when someone chooses to watch your ad. Your ads can show as skippable, in-stream, in-feed, and short ads. You say continue. This is where we get to create the name that I'm going to name ours maybe conversion one, just something easy to remember. These I'm not going to touch. Beat strategy, you typically would have a maximum CPV. CPV means charge per view. I'll just leave it as target because that way it chooses to do the best with target CPV. You set the average amount you're willing to pay for views for this campaign. From the target CPV, you said we'll optimize, as in YouTube will optimize beats to help get as many views as possible. Some views may cost more or less than your target. It's better just leave it that way. Now, here you can set a budget for daily spend or the total campaign. You could set maybe 100 total. You don't want to spend more than $100 for the total campaign run. You can click this to set start date. You can allow it run for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, whatever. Or you can click an end. You can select an end date. So in this case, I'm just going to say end date will be April 1st. So it gives you an idea. It says $100 campaign total amount is similar to 1667 daily budget amount that runs for 6 days. Now for networks, you see how this is selected. YouTube ads can appear on YouTube's videos and channels, YouTube home and in YouTube search results. That's what we want. I'm going to leave that, but I'm going to deselect this because it says video partners on the Google Display Network. This means your ad's going to show up everywhere and anywhere. And that's not a really good use of your money because it's going to be on platforms where you don't really want it to be. We're targeting, remember, this whole process is to target specifically the kind of ads where the kind of people we're looking for are already watching. We want to position ourselves in the place where we really want to be because we know people who watch those kind of ads definitely are the kind of people that we want. So I deselect that. I'm going to leave only that one. Here, locations, you can choose whatever. Dubai, Mexico, Australia, whatever. But I'm just going to leave it. You can enter a location here, but I'm just going to leave it as United States for this. Language would typically be English, but I just leave it because that means it's going to choose all languages. For related videos, if you wanted to maybe increase your spend and increase your reach, you could add related videos like maybe food, maybe health and wellness, that kind of stuff. But in this case, I'm not going to do that. So I just leave it. For additional settings, I'm just going to leave that too. I'm not going to touch it. Add group name, that's fine. It can stay like that. Now for audience name, you can change. I'm going to leave that. Demographics, interest and detailed demographics, your data, additional audience segment, audience inspection, and then for content, ad placement is what we want. This, not keywords, not topics, placements. Remember, this is YouTube placements. We're trying to place ourselves in front of videos that are already having massive watch numbers, massive view numbers. So we're gonna come here, click on enter. Now, remember those links we saved that time from the Grant Cardone YouTube videos with a lot of views? Those links, I only saved two. But if you use the TubeSafe app, you could select 100, 500, whatever. But me, I only saved two because I was doing it manually. So I'm just going to put those two here. You see how it now says add two placements? Boom. All you have to do is click that. You're going to see them here now. Both videos are now here, which means we now have these two videos that our video is going to pop up in front of before this video is played. You see how this is smart. Like if I went to Grant Cardone and I said, "Hey Grant, could you please, let my videos play before yours will play?" You already know he'd say no. Or he probably charge me an arm and a leg. I can't afford him like face to face. I'm not going to pay that kind of money, whatever he's going to charge me. But you see, when he signed a contract with YouTube to monetize his videos on YouTube. That's what he signed up for. This is legal and it's allowed. I can take advantage of that for a fraction of the price, significant fraction. Do you know what I mean? So let's carry on. You see how it's telling me, saying you need more placements for your ads to show on, add more channels. That's why it's good to use the other website. I have a personal link, affiliate link that's gonna give you a couple of dollars off. I think it's about $10 off. So if you want it, just let me know and I'll send it to you. And then this is where we add our video. This. Remember the video when we uploaded and saved it as not listed? That's the video we need to copy the URL and put it here now. So let me look for mine. So that's mine. I'm just going to put it here. Boom. That's it. That's the video that's going to show up for your ad. But in this is just an example though. But in my case, or in your case, this would be the educate video, the one you use the educate procedure and you created a video, passing your message and trying to close and the call to action. That's where you're going to put it. Now, if you were using multi-format video ads, you could add additional ads, URLs here. So this is where you put the final URL. Say you had a landing page or you had, your opt-in page, wherever you wanted to send people to go to maybe buy your courses, get free ebook or sign up for your webinar. That's the URL you put here because that'll direct people to where you want them to go. And now remember, this is very important, this call to action button here. Make sure you remember to select this because people need to be given direction on what to do. If you don't if you look at here, you see call to action, right? If I take it out, you see it's out. See, there's nothing there. But as soon as I click it, it goes back. So basically, you need to put this in there for you people to see next step. When you click on the drop down, you could use different options. You could say learn more, shop now, sign up, buy now, watch now, start now. Or you could maybe give them a free book, free ebook, download a free ebook or, free course or, you could put it, whatever, apply now. But in your case, I guess it would be sign up. If I was doing maybe like a free webinar, I would put sign up there, and then people will be able to click that link, and then it'll take them to a form on my landing page, and they can fill in their details. Remember, again, data is gold. You want to capture people's information as much as possible, so you can retarget them. Headline could be, whatever. World Group. You're gonna see it shows up here, right? Or it could be maybe your name, say in my case, Dominance Coaching Academy. See, that's what shows up. Long headline, you can put that to, and then description, you can just type something in the catchy description, and ChatGPT is helpful for that as well. So for companion banner, you can either auto-generate using channel banner, but that's not recommended. To be honest, you want to make sure that your ad stands out. So if it was me, what I would do is basically come here and upload an image. You can see it gives you specific dimensions. What I typically do is all of my graphics, I just use Canva.com. It's monthly subscription is not bad, but you can imagine how much you needed to have known about graphics designing and all that to get stuff like this done, like cover pages, ebook cover, profile pictures, post reels, all that kind of thing. Canva is really good for that. It'll create any and everything for you, and you can even customize the size. So I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to create something quickly and just show it to you. So this is Canva, right? Say I wanted to create because it said 300 by 60 pixel. I'll just say 300 by 60. You see, it'll ask me already, create a custom size. I say yes, 300 by 60 pixel, create design. Boom. It's giving me multiple options now. And I'm gonna say maybe I'll just choose something like this. And I'll say for something this, I would probably just maybe put my logo, just put my logo there. Boom, it's done. You see how that's easy to me? Just say share, download, download. See how it's going? It's going. It's done. I'm gonna save it on my desktop right now. Boom, that's done. So I'm gonna come back here now and just select that file that I just created. Uh, you see it's there? That's the banner. It's done. Beautiful. Looking even more professional than I expected. You see that? So we keep going. So just to give you an idea of what it looks like, if you go up here, you can see various views. The cell phone view will be like this. And then you see that? That's the desktop view. And that's a laptop view or the iMac view. You can tell this is looking, it's already looking pretty professional. I love it. I might just run an ad with this one. I'm telling you right now. Well, you see how pretty it is, right? That's it. The next is where you set your bid, target CPV bid. So say you put, you wanted to spend, or you're happy to spend 10 cents per view, you will put it there. It might be less. YouTube will probably charge you a little bit less, a little bit more sometimes. But you got to understand why I told you that I really like YouTube and how cheap it is. Compare this to what you would spend if you were using other social media platforms like Instagram, like Facebook. It's significantly more expensive. But for YouTube, imagine what you're spending per view. It's cheap, right? And then you click that, you create campaign, It goes on the back end, and then they review your ad and then they approve it or they reject it and you got to come in and fix it. You see on here, this is where you can see available impressions. It's telling you that you're going to have about 20K impressions based off of your budget. That's what YouTube is saying, right? Your estimated performance based on your targeting settings, total campaign budget of $100 and bid of 10 cents per view, you're going to have around 610 to 7,500 views, 1,800 to 9,800 impressions. Average charge per view will be around 0.03, like I told you, 3 cents, because I put 10, up onto 9 cents. Budget spend unavailable for now, unique return available. But it just gives you an idea of how you can spend so little to actually reach a lot of people. How you can spend so little and actually build a reputation off of this. Imagine you had your ad showing up on 500 videos. Imagine how much reach you would have with that. This technique is powerful. That's why I love YouTube. I really love advertising on YouTube because it gives you a lot of reach, massive exposure for fair price and really good value. So let's carry on. So for conversion tracking, there are 5 major things that we need to do. First, we need to set up tools and settings. And then we have to go into conversion. And then number 3, we need to add URLs. Number 4, add global site code. And then the 5th and the final is we need to add conversion code. So I chose not to do the demo for tracking conversion because the platform changes by the minute. As a matter of fact, I had started it, worked with support at google.com. And as soon as I was about to do it, I realized the whole platform's changed again. So my advice would be when you get this set up and you want to track your conversion rate, your conversion spend, your best thing to do is contact support at google.com. And they are always ready to help. So it'll be better to do it because I might do it and put it in the video, but at the time you're watching this video, it's already changed again. So it makes no sense. So you're better off just reaching out to support at google.com and getting the most updated way to track conversion. I truly hope that you got value from this course. Remember, take action because success loves speed. Until we meet again in the next course, you take care of yourself and bye for now.